Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius, April 27, 2025. Early today, your goals and ambitions seem to compete with social impulses and distractions. You'll find a way to satisfy both needs, but some restlessness can be stirring before you get there. Try not to push yourself. As the day advances, you are more inclined to let bygones be bygones as you focus on bigger and better things. The trick is to avoid shooting so high that you give up too quickly. With the moon's move into harmony with your sign early into the day, you can feel emotionally lifted up and out of slumber, ready to take on new challenges and open to new experiences. There is a stronger focus on forward movement. A measurable, well-defined goal can motivate you the most, even if it's a small one. A kind gesture or communication from someone can also figure strongly. Prepare for a period of intense struggle over the coming days. In fact, you'll be at the center of the hurricane. While you can sometimes feed off of a little bit of drama and use it to ignite your passion or libido, the energy is going to put you on red alert. Mars, the planet of force and anger, orbits within the skies of your solar house of identity. Tie your zodiac sign. Mars is also the planet of sex and desire, which is what is making you even more fired up now. However, it will link in gridlock with immensely destructive Pluto, the planet of darkness, who is now across the sky from you in your solar house. Beware of power struggles, and don't rock the boat. Do you know what you are doing? Do not let your emotion take the lead as the moon enters Aries, forming a trine with Mars in your sign and sextile with Pluto in Aquarius. A part of you might be excited to get the ball rolling on the next adventure in your professional journey. Although you are ready to move forward, you should pause for the cause. Whatever you do next will drastically change every part of your professional journey and influence all of your professional commitments. There is a favorable aspect happening in the universe, and this means that your emotions may run the show for the next few days. This is a wonderful place to come from, as long as those emotions aren't frustration or fear converted into uncontrolled anger or anxiety. Think about what you can do to create a balanced lifestyle in the next couple of days. Small adjustments can go a long way. Drink more water, allow extra time for your personal needs. This day can see you far more caught up in your thoughts than usual. This can feel odd for you, as you are generally more likely to be outward and social. Take advantage of this vibration to do some thinking about the different areas of your life. Consider whether or not you are where you want to be with your work, finances, relationships, family, and more. Be sure to write your thoughts down and to think of ways to improve the areas you are less than content with. A day after Venus, the planet of money, moved into her final 7 days in your financial sector, a day before the dwarf planet Ceres is due to leave, ending her first deep dive into your financial needs and priorities in 4 years, and on the same day that Saturn moves into his final month, the moon is spending its final hours here aligned with all three. As well as leaving you with your financial instincts and imagination fueled, this is giving you a read on the planets that over the coming weeks, are giving you everything needed to take your financial power back. By the end of the day, a sense of wanderlust, curiosity, and adventure will have kicked in. Today marks the start of a clash between Mars and Leo and Pluto in your relationships sector that over the next 3 days could see things become a little bumpy, then taper off. This is not a sign of things to come, and simply the planets of war and revolution having a showdown as they knuckle out the right balance between your own and your relationship needs. This is ultimately empowering for you and your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. For April 27, 2025, the energy surrounding us feels vibrant and full of potential, like the early hours of a spring morning when the world feels fresh and anything seems possible. Today's cards have a powerful story to share, a story about strength, hope, and finding joy even in unexpected places. As you listen, remember that this message is meant for you, personally, and trust that the parts that resonate are speaking directly to your heart. The first card that showed up is the Ace of Wands. This is such an exciting energy to start with, because it signals a spark, a new idea, a fresh opportunity, a burst of creative passion. Maybe lately you've been feeling the pull to start something new or change something in your life, even if you're not sure where it will lead. The Ace of Wands is a little like that first moment of inspiration that makes your heart race, when you think, what if I actually did this? Today encourages you to honor that feeling. It might be the start of a new project, a personal transformation, or simply a renewed sense of excitement about life. Don't worry about having a full plan right now. The important thing is to nurture that spark. Next, we have the Nine of Cups, often called the Wish card. This is such a beautiful confirmation that emotional fulfillment is within reach. It's like that moment when you sit back and realize that even if everything isn't perfect, you have so much to be grateful for. Think about a time when you achieved something you once dreamed about. Maybe it was small, maybe it was huge, but it brought you a deep sense of satisfaction. That's the energy the Nine of Cups is reminding you of today. Take a moment to appreciate how far you've come and let yourself dream even bigger. Happiness doesn't mean everything is solved, it means choosing to celebrate yourself along the way. The third card pulled is the Three of Pentacles, a card that speaks about collaboration, recognition, and building something meaningful with others. You might find that teamwork, partnership, or community plays an important role today. Even if you're usually more of a solo adventurer, today's energy reminds you that asking for help or working with others can bring incredible results. Think about those moments when you opened up to someone or let others into your process, how it made the journey lighter and the rewards even sweeter. There's magic in connection, and you're being encouraged to let yourself experience more of it. Then we see the Strength card, a quiet but powerful reminder of your inner resilience. True strength, this card tells us, isn't loud or forceful. It's patient. It's kind. It's the way you continue to show up for yourself even on hard days. It's how you treat others with compassion even when you're tired. Maybe today you'll be called to exercise this kind of strength, whether that means offering yourself forgiveness, standing up for what you believe in, or simply keeping your heart open when it would be easier to shut down. You are stronger than you know, and today is a beautiful opportunity to honor that. Finally, the Ten of Pentacles appears, bringing the message of lasting success, fulfillment, and legacy. This card is like a deep, contented exhale after a long journey. It suggests that you are building something that will have meaning not just today, but in the future, whether it's in your career, your family, your friendships, or your personal growth. It's about the richness of life in all its forms, not just material wealth. Reflect on the things you are investing your time and heart into right now. What small steps today could lead to a life that feels even more meaningful down the line? You are laying important foundations, and you deserve to feel proud of that. So today, with the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Ten of Pentacles, the story is one of new beginnings, deep emotional satisfaction, meaningful collaboration, quiet inner power, and the promise of lasting abundance. Trust that the seeds you plant now are important. Trust that your dreams are valid. Trust that you have everything within you to create a beautiful life. I would love to hear which part of today's message resonates most with you. Are you feeling a new spark of inspiration? Are you working on something with others that lights you up? Share your thoughts and your journey in the comments. Your words might be exactly the encouragement someone else needs today.